Hi, today we're going to be doing a radiator swap on a 06 Dodge 2500 Cummins. The other day I noticed I had a small drip coming out from the bottom of my truck, and it ended up being a crack in the radiator housing. To remove the radiator, we're going to need to remove several parts: the fan and shroud, and then finally we can remove the radiator. Okay, so I've removed the shroud bolt from this side and the bracket bolt on this side, as well as the air box and the bolt there and here. The air box was a 10mm socket right here, and then I've also rerouted some of the hoses that went through this top piece here back away. The next thing we're going to need to do is remove the bolts from the bottom. There's one right there and right over here. The radiator shroud sits in a little groove right there, so we don't have to worry about that side over here. You also have to remove the fan clutch connector right there. Okay, using this little tool right here, I was able to remove the transmission cooler lines. This wraps around and aims in, and then you can just pull the line off because there's a little clip inside there. I also removed the power steering cooler lines, or cooler system, not undoing the lines, and zip tied it out of the way. Okay, I've removed the clips holding the hoses on, the hose clamps, with this tool here. It's nice because it locks in place and you can pull the clamp back and then release it once it's off of the hose, and then you can pull the hose out of the way. Okay, next I removed the two long bolts that were holding the radiator to the cross member. So now it's completely loose and should be able to pick up out of the... I ended up having to take the intercooler lines off on each side, but I was able to get it out with both of them removed. Okay, so we've got everything reconnected, most of it reconnected. So I got the coolers hooked back up, the radiator's in place, the fan shrouds are back in place, the bolt for the bracket on the fan clutch is installed. Last thing I have to do is hook up the final two hoses, the intercooler and the transmission coolers, and put fluid in it.